Hi, I'm John Schultz, owner of JDS Home Inspection Services in Denver, Colorado. Congratulations on your home going under contract. After all the work and worry, there's finally a buyer who's interested in purchasing your home. Now it's time for the inspection. First off, let me say thank you for allowing us into your home. I know the home inspection process can seem a little invasive and uncomfortable, but it's an important step in the sales process, so thank you for your patience. As home inspectors, we do our best to make sure the inspection is as quick and undisruptive as possible. You may have been through the home inspection experience in the past, as the buyer, when you originally purchased the house, but now you're on the other side of it. This video is meant to make you feel more at home with the home inspection process and less like you're on the chopping block. The home inspector's job is to look over the property from top to bottom, roof to foundation, checking all major systems and testing everything that can be tested, to let your buyer know if there's anything in the home that could harm them, and help prioritize any repairs. You may wonder why you were asked to leave the home for the inspection. While it's in the buyer's best interest to have some alone time with their new purchase, this is also to protect you, the seller. When you put your house on the market, you filled out what was called the seller's disclosure form. This is where you tell the buyer about any issues with the home that you're aware of. If during the inspection we uncover any conditions you didn't know about and you learn of them, you would need to add them to your seller's disclosure form. This can make the home less attractive to other buyers should the first contract fall through. For the day of inspection, there are a few things you can do to make the inspection go more smoothly. Just remember, the faster I can do my job, the faster your sale can go through. Make sure the power and water are left on at the property. Without them, the inspector will be unable to test many of the home's installed systems. If you have them, gathering up any warranty information or documentation on big-ticket purchases will reassure the buyer that they're making a smart decision. Many people haven't had the chance to move out of their property. Don't worry. Home inspectors are trained to work around your personal possessions. But removing excess clutter will help us get through the inspection quickly. Make sure we have access to utilities, crawl spaces, and attics without having to move boxes or furniture. It's pretty stressful on pets to have strangers in the home while you're not there. There's also a chance they may escape, as we'll be opening and closing every door and window. It's best to take them with you, or crate them for their safety, and ours. Speaking of pets, it might be a good idea to pick up any dog messes that you might have in the backyard. Remember, we're looking at the house, not always our feet. We don't want to accidentally track something into your carpets. Other helpful things to consider: replace any obvious safety hazards, such as broken windows. Leave keys for any exterior locks, such as gates, garages, or sheds. Change out your furnace filter, and make sure smoke alarms have new batteries. A radon test might have been something that your buyer has included as part of their home inspection. Now, this is simply just a small machine that's set up in the lowest occupiable level of the home. This is set up for a 48-hour test period. The important thing for the seller to remember is that closed house conditions must be maintained. The point of this is to recreate what the conditions of the house are in the middle of winter, when the house is all buttoned up. So during the test, windows and doors need to remain closed. Feel free to go in and out, just don't leave them propped open. Now, since this is a 2-day test, it does mean that the home inspector is going to need to return to the home to retrieve the device. This only takes a few minutes, and we're going to try and schedule this for a time frame that works best for you. For more information on radon testing and why it's so important, check out my radon video when you're done with this one. If you run into the buyer's inspector, please remember, we're legally not allowed to give you information pertaining to the home or the report. We work for the buyer in this respect. However, if you're concerned that there may be some issues with the house that you'd like to address before you put the house on the market, a pre-listing inspection would be right for you. Now, a pre-listing inspection is where the inspector actually works for the seller. It gives the seller the opportunity to address or fix any issues before the home actually even hits the market. Buyers appreciate this because it shows complete transparency and good faith on your side. It also hopefully eliminates any unexpected last-minute deal breakers. Even with a pre-listing inspection, your buyer may choose to have the home inspected by their own home inspector, which is fine, that's their right. But at least you can rest easy knowing that your property is in good working order. Thanks for listening, and be sure to check out our other videos for helpful tips on other home-related subjects.